more. Thanks for joining our Tuesday night broadcast of the NBA on 2K Sports. Chris Webber's joining us at the broadcast table alongside Greg Anthony and David Aldridge on the sideline. This is Kevin Harlan. A moment now to check out some numbers for Bam Adebayo.
And you can see the surge in his level of confidence lately just by looking at the true shooting percentage. It's been moving straight up in the past 5 games. I think he's feeling.
And David Aldridge is standing by for our pregame report. David, good evening.
Good evening to you, Kevin. Well, Kyle Lowry is still getting it done. He said getting older, more mature, the game slows down. You know the situations you're going to be in. And as a point guard, learn how to control the game a lot better. And he's still one of the best to do it at both ends of the floor. Kevin?
What a resume. A tremendous competitor, David. Thank you. So the opening lineup for the Heat. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. Lowry and Hero are the guard set. And it's Butler in at the small forward. And for the Pistons, Bay and Grant are the forwards. Jackson is out there with Cunningham. And it's Stewart in at the center. Well, we're looking at teams with first-year coaches, Chris. How long do you think it usually takes to get up to speed with a new system?
You know, it depends, Kevin. Do you have veteran players on your team? Is it a familiar system that guys have seen before? Young squads, they take a little bit more time to get up to speed. It may take till the All-Star break or so.
Now, here's Cunningham while recovering. And here's Cunningham. 6 to shoot. Lowry brings the double. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. And it's the Heat on the break. Here's Butler. And slam dunk by Butler.
Wow, an explosive athlete that can beat you inside and outside. Butler's a complete player.
Grant up top. Miami grabs the miss. And this is their first time matched up with the Pistons this year.
And looking back to last season, they won this season series as you'd expect.
And we'll see what or if anything has changed this year. Maybe it's still a matchup of the haves and have-nots. Or maybe the playing field's a little more even.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Bay against Butler. Back to Jackson. Bay with it. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Just 5 on the clock. From deep. Stewart misses. And here's Miami. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
And it says a lot about you that even when you're not at your best, they definitely were still in that game and able to win comfortably.
Just looking at the box score, you didn't think they did enough to pull it out, but all the intangibles, that's what won them the ball game tonight.
For Miami, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Hero passes to Tucker. To the right side. The drive by Lowry. And he comes up with the deuce.
You know, this guy just brings such heart and passion to the court. Lowry just doesn't let a little contact stop him from scoring.
The Pistons have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game.
And maybe we don't talk enough about what a great teammate Lowry is. Passionate. He leads by example and always vocal.
Now here's Jackson. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Cunningham kicks to Jackson. Pass to Bay to end the cold streak. They get the rebound. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
They were pretty tight to start this game. Started out with 4 straight misses. Maybe that one will get them going.
Hero on the wing. To the paint. Here's Butler. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries. When Lowry won gold in 2016, the U.S. team coaches had very high praise.
Yeah, you can call him their unsung hero. The best team player out of anybody. This guy shows emotion and guys feed off his energy.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Now, here's Lowry, and you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. There's Hero with a 3. Buries it from three-point range.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Now the pass to Stewart. Kept alive. It's another look. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Well, they've carried out a great game plan in the paint so far, working it down low a lot and getting high percentage looks.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
The first free throw is good. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
For someone who always seems to be in the right place at the right time, P.J. Tucker defines what it means to be a blue.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Pistons trail by 8. Stolen by Tucker. Loads it up for Adebayo. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Grant the pass to Bay. Now Jackson from deep three-point range. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. And the team's counting on Tucker for many things.
Yeah, Kevin, I mean, he's a hard-nosed defender, opportunistic rebounder, plays against guys much bigger than him. He hits the corner threes at the most important times.
Now here's Butler. Coming off a stellar performance against Washington. That's good from Lowry on the assist by Butler. Lowry's got 7.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
And Detroit with another turnover here. Now we have a chance to pay homage to the Eastern Conference Player of the Week, Bam Adebayo.
Well, you just look at the scoring he's provided and the numbers he has put up, and it's a no-brainer. Rarely does someone carry an offense this much and not walk away with some form of hardware for their efforts.
Now, here's Adebayo. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. Bay pulls it in.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Jackson gets the bucket.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Outside Lowry. Passes it to Butler. Some solid defense from Grant. And here's Grant. He'll bring it up for Detroit. 9-point game. Cunningham inside. Now recovering. Cunningham's shot is off. For Miami, they've gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. Lowry passes to Adebayo. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Bam Adebayo, picked 14th in the 2017 draft, has made huge improvements throughout his career. The guy is a hard worker.
And he makes the first. And Coach Spoelstra says that Adebayo continues to put in the work to improve.
And, Kevin, you see it in his game every year. Never takes a summer off. Comes back each fall with a new wrinkle to his repertoire.
The Heat making a switch here. Dedmon's checked in. And Adebayo drops them both.
How about during his third season, Bam Adebayo took the leap. Named an all-star for the first time. Bam was huge in the 2020 bubble, helping the Heat reach the NBA Finals.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Taking a look here at some numbers for Bam Adebayo.
The last 10 games, he has been on a heck of a run, averaging 17 points per game, 14 rebounds, and just over 2 blocks. And what sets him apart is his rebounding. And as you can see, he's been in peak form.
This last stretch, unbelievable tenacity going to the glass. It's been reflected in that stat sheet.
And that one misses.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Olynyk, he's checked in for Detroit. Lee comes in for Cunningham. Markieff Morris is checked in for Miami. And that trip coming up empty, missing both.
He's forcing things a little bit in this quarter, settling for shots that he'd be better off passing up.
Outside Butler. Hero on the wing. Inside, Olynyk with the steal. And now the fast break. Grant with the ball. And the dunk by Grant.
You can count on Olynyk to move the ball quickly when he spots an open teammate. And that feed was phenomenal.
Now here is Lowry. 7 points in the game. Pass to Dedmon. Butler against Grant. Here's Dedmon. Banked in off the glass. And the Heat lead by 11.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Yeah, you got to be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion here.
Detroit with the ball after the Heat pick up 2. Olynyk up top. He kicks it to Lee. Shot clock at 6. Detroit needs to get off a shot. No good from Grant. The Heat leading by 11. Driving to the basket. Hero no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Now here's Jackson. Defense is right there. Stewart finds Grant. Pass to Jackson. Fires for 3. Pistons keep it alive. Lee outside. And the 3 off target. So for the Pistons, their last game a loss to the Los Angeles Lakers. Oh, what a beautiful play.
What intensity. Did you see that? Great. Wow, Butler letting it all hang out. This is why he's an all-star caliber player.
Pistons trail by 13. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Grant kicks to Lee. It's stolen by Morris. Butler deciding where to go with it. Now, Hero, guarded by Jackson. Hero passes to Butler. 6 on the shot clock. Lowry for 3. Dedmon kicks to Morris. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Olynyk. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Look at the Heat. So far, they've got the 4th best record in the conference. And, of course, there's the Pistons, right now quite a ways down below.
And right now for the Pistons, with the start they've had, they've taken what was such a hopeful preseason and turned the mood sour.
Well, it's clear they didn't do enough in the offseason to make any kind of major improvement. They're in for a long year.
Diallo, he's checked in for the Pistons. Heat also with the sub. Oladipo, he's checked in for Hero.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And, well, Detroit shooting a pretty distressing 27% here in the early minutes. Lee passes to Jackson. They could use a bucket. Olynyk doesn't go for him. And it's Miami the other way. Lowry up top. Olynyk is covering. Near the three-point line, it's Morris. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Pistons trail by 17. And now the first timeout called here for Detroit. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
And, guys, there's really a fine line between being aggressive and being out of control. And in that one, they crossed the line.
I mean, and there's really no excuse for it. They know they need to play more in control.
So for the Pistons, Josh Jackson comes in for Jackson. And it's Joseph in for Lee. Heat also with the sub. Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for Kyle Lowry. Joseph, that's good.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now, here's Dedmon. Outside Butler, over Diallo. And it's Butler missing. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Detroit Pistons. Down by 15. It's good. Grant's got his second basket.
And Jackson is a terrific passer at that forward position. Fantastic at setting the table for his guys.
Here's Oladipo. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Wizards in Washington. Dedmon with it, picked up by Joseph. And there's a whistle that goes on Corey Joseph. That's his first foul. Now Oladipo. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
Now here's Joseph, trailing by 13. Now here's Diallo. He's covered closely.
Playing him tough inside and preventing the layup. That'll get the whole team pumped up.
Here's Oladipo. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Last year, Oladipo was a surprise inclusion in the James Harden deal.
Yeah, Kevin, and a few years back was the headliner in the Paul George deal. I mean, shows the value of Oladipo getting traded for 2 potential Hall of Famers.
And he can't get the first one. Greg, you were just talking about Oladipo. He holds a very high standard for himself.
Yeah, he's trying to reach another level every year. Wants to keep growing, making everything more consistent. And it's possible we still haven't seen the best of him yet.
We've got 1:18 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Joseph. He takes it in. And there's the rebound by Dedmon. Dedmon's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Robinson misses. Pistons trail by 14. The putback. Morris with the rebound. Butler against Olynyk. Outside Butler. Dedmon. And Dedmon throws it down.
really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
They've decided to pound the ball inside, using their physicality to set the tone.
Here's Joseph after the Heat pick up 2. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Oladipo. To the middle. Here's Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Going for the juggler right off the bat. I mean, jumping out to an impressive early lead.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. For 3, you'll win it. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Oladipo. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Offensive rebound.
He makes so many hustle plays, and here he's working the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And so it's Miami closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Right back after this break. And you talk to Jimmy Butler. His confidence in this Miami team, Greg, is at an extremely high level. I mean, listen to his words.
We got a team full of guys that can score, a team full of guys that can defend, can get everybody else involved. It's a nice team, man. We're playing well.
You talk about scoring and defending and playmaking. Greg, Jimmy Butler can do all 3.
Yeah, leading the way with his play. He's made a huge difference ever since he joined the team.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Heat here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, how many coaches say, we want to start fast? Now, let's see if they can maintain that intensity.
On the court for Miami here in the second. And Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. Morris is out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Oladipo in at the point. And here are the Heat now after the basket by Detroit. Robinson for 3. Rebounded by Jackson.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Trying to take advantage of that extra space on the perimeter. We see a lot of this now.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Miami leading by 16. It's a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Despite their record, there is optimism around the Detroit Pistons. Killian Hayes said, "We have a fun team. We love seeing each other succeed. We've got a bright future." And Coach Dwayne Casey says, if we bring the same type of intensity, toughness each and every night, then good things will happen. Kevin, back to you.
Detroit tough. Good stuff, DA. Thanks. Cunningham, he's checked in for Grant. The pass to Cunningham. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Diallo with it. Adebayo on him. For Miami, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Well, for a lot, Chris, the mid-range shot has fallen out of favor in the past decade or so. Do you think that trend will go the other way at some point?
Well, let's talk about it, Kevin. The mid-range shot didn't fall out of favor with champions. Golden State, don't they shoot mid-range? Oh, yeah, they did. Toronto, didn't they shoot mid-range? Yeah, I think so. Let's see, who was before that? LeBron's teams, Cleveland, Miami, did they shoot mid-range? Yeah. So I just want to change that statement and narrative. Everyone, check it out. Winners, yeah, they have mid-range games. Those that don't have any mid-range games, they haven't won a championship.
And the Pistons making a change here. Dave's checked in. And he makes both free throws. So it's the Pistons now. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Diallo kicks to Bay. Back to Diallo. Pass to Bay. Lock at 6. Detroit, no good that time either. So Oladipo will bring it up for the Miami Heat. They've got the Timberwolves ahead of them next in Minneapolis. That is game 3 of this 4-game trip. Robinson finds Oladipo. Drains it from beyond the arc. Oladipo's got his second bucket tonight.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Bay passes to Cunningham. Jackson deciding where to go with it. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Now here's Cunningham, guarded by Robinson. Miami leading by 21. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Oladipo.
Oh, goodness. Did you see that? And I love it whenever Oladipo gets tricky with it. Putting on a show for everyone with that one.
For Detroit, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Pass to Jackson. Kicks to Cunningham. Back to Jackson. Shot to stop the run. Pass to Cunningham to the inside. It's stolen by Adebayo. Oladipo outside. Robinson on the wing. From outside, off the mark.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, he just hit a rough patch. He's trying to climb out of it, but he hasn't been successful.
Stewart checked in for Detroit. The Heat also with a sub. Heroes checked in. Here's Diallo. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Lakers. Six to shoot. He kicks to Cunningham. 14 feet away. It's hauled in by the Heat. And here's Tucker. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. From 13, gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
From about the extent of Adebayo's range, just far enough to keep the D honest.
Detroit's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Cunningham with it. His last outing, he had 8 points. Now here's Diallo. There's the pass to Stewart. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
He has shot them in the foot with his inability to make shots tonight.
Now Hero. He's guarded by Diallo. Strus. And that'll be Miami as it goes out of bounds. The Heat retain possession. Jackson, he's checked in for Diallo. Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Miami. A three off the inbound. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Lowry's got 10 points.
I mean, he's got a lot of smarts on the court, but Tucker doesn't need to think too much on that assist. He was wide open.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
Well, Kyle Lowry, one of the big names in free agency last summer, made his mind up pretty quickly and wanted to go to Miami. With his competitive nature, he should be a terrific fit with the culture the Heat have built.
On the wing, Jackson takes the three. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Hero passes to Tucker. Here's Strus, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And you can tell he feels he should have had it still. The hustle was impressive.
Adebayo passes to Hero. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Oh, and the touch on the interior. Hero can hit jumpers as well as capitalize in close.
Here's Jackson, and he makes good on the layup. Jackson's got his first bucket in this one.
And with that bucket, he ceases a 14-0 run by the Heat.
Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Now Hero. He has 5. Great look, but off the mark.
Oh, the defense with no impact at all. Just didn't have the feel for his jump shot.
He kicks to Cunningham.
That's number 2 on him already. A 3rd foul before the half, and he may be grabbing some time.
And the Pistons making a change here. Lee's checked in. Here's Stewart. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. And Adebayo sends it back.
And got to be careful shooting around Adebayo. An athletic big man who gets up as fast as anybody to block shots.
So it's the Pistons now. Shot clock at 5. Here's Lee.
Their coaching staff wants Adebayo to be an impact defender, and they've got to be happy with his D on that possession. Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight. And the first one drops. That one misses.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Here's Strus. Passes to Adebayo. Now Hero, guarded by Jackson.
And being over the limit this early really can affect your aggressiveness defensively. They have got to play under control.
The Pistons shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. The free throw drops for Jackson. Grant, he's checked in for Detroit. Heat also with a sub. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Jackson hits both of them. And so Lowry will bring it up for Miami. And here is Hero. He had 22 points in the win against Washington. Dedmon in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. The shot by Lowry, no good. Detroit's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Jackson misses.
Oh, no. Sloppy finish. The D was giving him the layup. He just didn't stay with it.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play. And the former Kentucky Wildcat, Tyler Hero, he was picked 13th, Greg, in the 2019 draft, and he had an immediate impact.
And you feel a lot of teams didn't see how NBA ready Hero was. Underrated as a playmaker coming into the league. He's been a huge part of this team since his arrival. And it took them a while to find their touch at the line, but they have been red hot here in the second quarter.
The Pistons shooting around 24%. Not a good showing here. Now a timeout called by Detroit.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Poor rotations. I mean, slow help and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
Grant the pass to Cunningham. Back to Grant, and the dunk by Grant.
And look at the hops on Grant, lifting off for a slam before the D can contain it.
Lee against Lowry. Pass to Dedmon. Tries from 16, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Listen, we talk about killer instinct all the time. He definitely has it. He's keeping his foot on the pedal here.
Now here's Jackson. There's the dish to Grant. Out left to the wing. 5 on the clock. Here's Cunningham. Offline with his 3. And here's Miami. They're on a 19-7 run. Lowry passes to Morris. And Morris throws it down.
Wow. The size of Morris helps him down low, especially when he decides to sky high for the dunk.
Detroit's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Now here's Cunningham, defended by Butler. Count it.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
He'd have gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. Outside Lowry. The rebound by Grant. Grant's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Cunningham, and Cunningham with the slam.
And nice pass by Grant. And this is what happens when you become a great scorer. You draw defenders, which often leaves someone open.
Now here's Lowry. 13 points in the game. Pass to Hero. Morris with the ball. Shot clock at 6. Hero on the wing. 5 points in the game.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Grant kicks to Jackson. And the pass to Lee. Pistons passing it around. Jackson misses. Miami's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Passes it to Butler. Over in the corner, Hero. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got his 3rd assist on the night. Pass to Cunningham. Back to Lee. To the paint. Here's Jackson. Pass to Stewart. Dedmon with the block. Hero on the wing. Covered by Lee. Shots good by Hero.
This system is set up perfectly for him today. I mean, it's allowing him to find a lot of good shots.
And, well, Detroit shooting is definitely lagging at the moment. They're just 30% in the second quarter. Grant surveying the D. Dishes to Cunningham. The pass to Stewart. All alone. The putback, and it's Miami with the rebound. Dedmon's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Butler passes to Lowry. There's Hero with a three. No good that time. And Detroit the other way now. And there's the foul. It's on Dwayne Dedmon. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
And you can see why Cunningham elicits comparisons to Luka Doncic. Can control the pace of the game, very high basketball IQ, and shows a maturity beyond his years.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
And he knocks down the first one. A different look here for Detroit. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Stewart, and it's Joseph in for Jackson. The Heat also with a sub. Oladipo's checked in. And so Cunningham nails both of them. So Oladipo will bring it up for the Heat. Passes it to Hero. Three-pointer, Butler trains the three-pointer. Butler's got 13 points.
Butler's just a gym rat. I mean, all-out, crazy work ethic. I mean, that's what helped him unlock different parts of his game.
Cunningham looking it over. Lets it go from deep. And it's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here. Just 3 on the clock. Joseph, that's good.
The inbound play works to perfection. You got to love to get those quick hitters.
And so it's Miami with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Kyle, a good first half for you all. How do you continue that for the rest of the game?
We got to come out with our energy. We got to come out and play our game and keep going out there and pushing. Our defense and everybody's rotating, so we're playing together right now.
We'll see if you stay connected in the second half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Kyle Lowry has been the story in this one. He had 13 points, 3 assists, and 1 steal. Kenny, let's get your take on Miami.
They're getting into the lane whenever they want, getting some high percentage looks. I don't see the coaching staff switching up too much. Keep it simple. Force your opponent to adapt to you.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on Detroit?
It's their defense that's put them in this spot. Giving up easy looks all over the place. It's like they don't have even a game plan in place. Check out the field goal percentage. Well, that's not going to cut it, honey. I don't even want to talk about it no more.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Kyle Lowry has just been sensational.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Miami's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight, just a little over 40%. Bay and Grant are the forwards. Cunningham is out there with Jackson, and it's Stewart in at the 5. They're the group for Dwayne Casey starting the second half. Hero, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile one block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Detroit with the ball. Jackson looking around. Stolen by Tucker.
Playing the little cornerback there. Anticipates the pass and jumps the route.
Good ball movement here by Miami. Shoots from the baseline. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo. And it's 6 points for Bam Adebayo. And, well, Detroit shooting the ball poorly. Just 28%. Inside, Stewart. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime on the defensive end.
Now, Hero. Outside Butler. Pass to Lowry. Clock at 6. Now, Tucker. Hero from long range. It's hauled in by Stewart.
He's been off the mark, but somehow he hasn't held them back as a team.
Grant kicks to Cunningham. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Launches a three. It's hauled in by the Heat. Hero with it. He's got 10. Down low. Stewart with the steal. Here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. And it's the Heat with the ball. Pass to Butler. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Driving in. Hero, no good.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Adebayo against Jackson. The pass to Bay. Kicks it out to Grant. And he overshot that one, missing. For Miami, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Sadiq Bey was the 19th pick in 2020 out of Villanova, and he made an immediate impact for the Pistons. Dwayne Casey said he's a coach's dream, adding he's made himself into one of the top three-point shooters of his class, a defender, and he's just scratching the surface. Guys, not bad for a rebuilding team.
David, you're right. They got a good one. Thanks. And stolen by Butler. And here we go. It's Butler. Passes it to Hero. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Now, here's Tucker. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
That mid-range jumper was Tucker's shot. When he was a young player, he's more about the three now, but not all the time.
Here's Cunningham. Here's Stewart. And he banks in the layup.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And it's Lowry with the ball. Brings it up for the Miami Heat. Outside Butler. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Pass to Hero. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Lowry. Rebound, Detroit. Stewart's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. He took the opportunity when he saw it. Jackson's got 10.
But the D didn't do a good enough job on him. He could be an ace when he gets a good look at three.
Now Lowry, 13 points in the game. Here's Adebayo. It's hauled in by Stewart. Stewart's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And blocked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play.
Knowing the kind of competitor he is, I know he's upset with his performance and with the score.
Hero finds Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. Oh, that's blocked. Here's Cunningham. He has 6. Drills it from outside.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Outside Butler. Kicks to Tucker. And there's the pass to Hero. Here's Adebayo. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. He's got 10. The Pistons have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Throws it up high, and the dunk by Stewart. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Passes it to Butler. Tucker dishes to Butler. Rebound by the Pistons. Stewart's got 11 rebounds in the game. Grant gets a wide open look, and it's off from three-point range. Butler passes to Lowry. And here's Adebayo. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Lowry kicks to Butler. Clock at 4. Miami needs to get a shot off. Adebayo on the follow.
Second chance points kill you. It's a strength of Adebayo picking up the garbage and putting it in.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. One of the stories here, Kyle Lowry getting it done today.
There should only be one thing they're talking about in this timeout, trying to deny him the ball in the paint before he does any more damage.
A different look here for Detroit. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Stewart. Josh Jackson comes in for Grant. And Diallo subbed in for Jackson. And the Pistons with possession here. Pass to Jackson. And they'll get another chance.
Now that's made a huge difference in this game, if you ask me. Their offensive rebounding has been sensational. He gets the playground jumper and can't make good on it. You don't get many chances easier than that.
Now here's Oladipo. 8 points for him. Morris right side. From 13, it's hauled in by Diallo. Detroit's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Pass to Bay. With the drive. He can't hit that time. And it's Miami the other way. And here's Oladipo. Over Jackson. Oladipo misses. The Pistons have gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. Cunningham with it. Robinson picks him up. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Miami.
Their inside game has been great tonight. So much of their scoring has come from the paint.
And you've always heard of guys being in a zone shooting, but you can be in a zone passing the basketball, and we've seen that tonight as well.
That's good from Cunningham. Joseph, he's checked in for Bay. He's perfect from the line this time. The Heat leading by 23. Oladipo with the ball. 8 points for him. Robinson for 3. Good. And it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Robinson's got himself on the board with 3 there. And it's Joseph with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Bucks in Milwaukee. That sets off a 5-game tour for him. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And how about Jackson just taking off on these alley-oops? He has phenomenal timing for when to jump up and finish the lob pass.
And I feel like Josh Jackson is proof that the right mindset can go a long way for a player who wants to improve himself.
Oh, yeah, Greg, I think he took criticism about his game to heart and looked for ways to grow. Then he put in the work, and now he's performing at a higher level because of it.
Oladipo misses. The Pistons have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. That's going to be over and back, not watching for the line that time.
Oh, costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Man, when you're playing from behind, that's the last thing you want to do. Make matters worse.
Outside Robinson, back to Oladipo. Robinson on the wing. That 3 off the mark.
He's lucky his teammates have picked up the slack for him. I mean, his shooting has been horrific.
Cunningham's shot is off. Miami's gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
An outstanding athlete for a player of his huge build. Adebayo will bang and bump with the best of them.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. The first one falls. Detroit making a switch here. Lee's checked in. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for the Heat. And Adebayo drops them both. Detroit's gone into the 3-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Lee passes to Jackson. Here's Diallo. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Diallo's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of look.
Now, here is Robinson. He dishes it to Oladipo. Outside Robinson. 5 to shoot. Here's Dedmon. Miami no good on that time either. The Pistons have gone 8 of 16 in the 3rd quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. Diallo inside. Robinson on him. Lots of room. They grab their own miss.
Oh, I love that aggressiveness from Olenek. I mean, he can create his own offense. I mean, we all know that, but that time with a little cleanup work.
Now, here's Oladipo. 8 points for him. And the pass to Adebayo. To the middle. Wants to get it to Robinson, and does. From the line. Here's Dedmon. And the layup falls. Dedmon's got 10 points in the game.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Oh, it's simple. When you fail to put a body on someone, you're inviting a breakdown on the defensive glass.
Now, here's Diallo. He has 6. No good. Shot missing. Miami's gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. 56 seconds left to play in the third. Knocked loose. Stolen by Joseph. Now Detroit moving it up. Shot good by Diallo. 8 points for him.
Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
Oh, that'll make any coach happy. Aggressive defense, then changing ends quickly.
Passes to Adebayo. He kicks to Robinson. Good ball movement here by Miami. Adebayo, high post. Fades. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Adebayo's got 12 now in this quarter.
How about this turnaround? He played a fringe role in the first half, and now he's the man for them.
The Heat making a switch here. Butler's checked in. Jackson down low. He's guarded by Adebayo. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
I tell you, Jackson is an aggressive player, always seeking out contact, especially while he's shooting.
It's his first trip to the line.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And that one falls for Jackson.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Both free throws good from Jackson.
And they are excited about Jackson, a high motor guy with a ton of room to grow and also displays terrific leadership on both ends.
Outside Butler, kicks it to Robinson. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Robinson's got a pair of threes now here in the third for Miami. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Miami ahead, just dominating this one. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on the platter, and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. On the court for the Heat, we've got Dwayne Dedmon. Martin is out there with Vincent. Then it's P.J. Tucker, and it's Okpala in at the 3. Here's Martin after the basket by Detroit. Up top, Dedmon, covered by Lyles. Dedmon passes to Tucker. And it's Joseph in the corner. Fires from deep. They get it again.
And that's a nice job on the offensive glass there. That'll let them work the clock even more.
6 to shoot. Here's Diallo. And it goes for the 5th time and 10 shots for him this game.
Okay, listen, you got to body him up when he's in the paint. If you play off of him, then that's just 2 easy points.
Outside, Martin. Pass to Dedmon. Back to Martin. 3-pointer on the way. Rebounded by the Pistons. Now Detroit moving it up. Diallo inside. Got a piece of it. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Here's Dedmon. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
Now here's Joseph. Knocks it loose. Martin with it. He's picked up by Lee. Ahead. Vincent misses. Out to the right wing. We're so fortunate to have so many versatile bigs in today's NBA, Chris, but of those bigs, who do you enjoy watching the most?
Oh, well, I love watching Jokic and Embiid. I mean, have you seen what those guys can do? Post up, step out, hit threes, control that corner action, and they're able to carry their team.
Rodney McGruder's checked in for the Pistons. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Lyles passes to Joseph. 11 feet away. They get it back. Garza. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
First free throw is good. And a different look here for the Pistons. Stewart checked in for Saban Lee. Grant comes in for Trey Lyles. Bays checked in for Rodney McGruder. And it's Frank Jackson in for Joseph. And Miami also making a switch. Adebayo's checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And you look at the pathway to the NBA for young players, Chris, opportunities now to go pro at 16, 17 years of age. The landscape is certainly changing, isn't it?
Well, the NBA said they're going to take an active role, making sure these teams get the best coaching, training, and learning. And overall, I see more promise than problems.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
To the inside. Grant the pass to Stewart. Kicks it out to Grant. Stewart trying to get open. No good from Grant.
Oof, rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
To the paint. And Adebayo gets it to go on the assist by Butler. Butler's got assist number 8 here in this one already. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Garza, now recovering. Yep, it counts.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen, defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Pass to Hero. Now Tucker. He's covered by Grant. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Lowry. From deep. And they get it back. Another shot. A nice shot by Tucker.
Oh, man, such a hard worker on the glass. Tucker's energy is very impressive. A true junkyard dog.
Grant, right side. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
The pass to Lowry. The dish to Tucker. Back to Lowry. Lets it go with a 3. Miami keeps it going. A new 14-second clock.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Garza. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Now Lowry. Dishes to Butler. Takes it inside, and that one drops for him. And that's 15 points for Butler.
Oh, from role player to star, Butler's transformation has been fun to watch. Now he racks up points with ease.
Detroit with the ball. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. Pass to Jackson. Stewart with it. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Outside Butler. Back to Lowry. Pass to Hero. And Tucker has it in the corner. Buries the long-range jumper.
Well, you got to get out on him. Tucker's reliability off the catch is of major value to this offense.
Here's Jackson. And the NBA dress code introduced back in 2005. Now, player attire straying a bit from business casual. Does that bother you, Greg?
You know, it doesn't bother me because that's where we are as a society. But, man, I can tell you, when I first came in the league, you get fined if you didn't wear dress socks with your suit. So we have come a long way in terms of the evolution of fashion. And you know what? I'm not one for stopping progress.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
And Stewart gets it to go.
He's really turned it around here in the second half. I mean, his offense has returned.
And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Pass to Hero. He kicks it to Butler. Going inside. Rebound, Detroit. Outside Jackson. Good work defensively by Lowry.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Tucker. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Strategic move from Tucker. He throws the defender off with the fake and draws a good foul.
Two.
First one falls for him. You know, Chris, no one wants to see play stop for a coach's challenge, but is that inconvenience outweighed by ensuring it was the right call?
It definitely is, Kevin. You know, we'd rather get the calls right than just be quick. Quality over quickness. That's how I like to think. But, you know, definitely, you don't want those calls all the time. But, yeah, late in the game, you need it. Guys work too hard.
And he makes the first but misses the second. For a number of seasons, offensive output, Greg, has been on the rise, as we've seen. But last year, it went to a whole different level.
I mean, how about 2 years ago with Dallas? They had the greatest offensive season since all the way back in 1973, averaging over 116 points per 100 possessions. Get this, last year, 7 teams beat that record.
Martin's checked in for P.J. Tucker. And the foul called on Markieff Morris. That'll be his second foul of the game. Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Jackson against Martin. There's the steal.
He committed just 1 turnover in the first half, but now seems like they just keep on coming. He got to get a handle on that ball.
He dishes it to Morris. Back to Martin to the wing right side. Strus passes to Okpala. Over Jackson. No good off the back of the rim. For Detroit, they've got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
And here's Martin. Out to the right wing. Up top, Morris. The pass to Okpala. Back to Martin. Shoots a 3. That one doesn't go. And Detroit the other way now. Here's Magruder. Martin with it. Over to the wing. Passes it to Vincent. And Greg, the league's in a great place for talent. So many incredible players just entering their primes. You excited where the league is right now headed?
Oh, my goodness, Kevin. Guys like Devin Booker and Luka Doncic, Donovan Mitchell. I mean, the list goes on. And a lot of these youngsters carrying their teams to great heights. Impressive to watch.
That free throw missing.
You know, I like Morris. He's a valuable contributor on both ends of the floor. Now, he's a sniper from deep, and he can definitely lock you up on D as well.
So Detroit ends up going with the new group. And he sinks the second. Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And a wide-open look for Cunningham. The three-pointer, no good. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for Miami. Pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And this is the level of unselfishness that Butler brings. A total pro who moves the ball well.
Here is Cunningham. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Driving inside. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
And they found exactly the shot they wanted. I mean, they'll take that every time.
Morris outside. Poked away. Stolen by Jackson. And the foul called on Markieff Morris. That's his third foul of the game. So both teams changing it up here. And, well, Detroit shooting 53% from the field in the fourth quarter. Can't ask for more than that from your offense. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Well, Greg, for those of us who have never played in the league, what's it like traveling all over the country over the course of a long regular season?
Come on, Kevin. I bet you had a nice J back in the day. But seriously, it's a whirlwind tour, man. Sometimes you don't even know what city you wake up in. And I can tell you there have been many times where I'm going back to the front desk complaining because my key didn't work, and only to find out I was using the wrong key.
Now here is Lowry. The offensive rebound. Adebayo kicks it to Tucker. Can't connect from 14 feet out.
It isn't the D that causes that miss. That's just a loss of concentration that time.
Scooped up. And Stewart gets it to go. Stewart's got 19 points.
Oh, forget about three-pointers. Give me a look from right in tight. I'll take it all day long.
Hero finds Lowry. Three-pointer. And Tyler Hero hits from deep. Hero's got 6 points in the quarter.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Heat.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series. No surprise here. Just a big-time performance
for Jimmy Butler.
His vision and his ball movement impressed me the most. A tremendous night for him passing the basketball.
Here's Jackson. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Adebayo. And Butler, here we go. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And it's just competing, giving your best when it matters most.
This is what guys play for. And when it pans out like this, it's a great feeling.
Garza, Lowry covering. Butler against Bey. And Sadiq Bey picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Okpala, the pass to Vincent. Here's Okpala, guarded by Stewart. Shot clock at 3. Trying to get open is Adebayo. That one a little long. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Bam. Activity on blast tonight. How pleased were you with the performance?
I'm just happy we won. The stats don't matter unless you get a win. So I'm happy we got a win and keep dedicating them to my mom, man. She's my blessing, so she just keeps blessing me for some reason.
Love the love, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. See you next time.